Some Portra. Them in the past. We'll just come all the way around. Over here. There we go. Now we're in. So I got this photo yesterday with my Minolta, but I really wanted to try to get it not only in color, but wanted to see what it would look like in medium format. So that's why I'm using my Mamiya. Mamiya. Every time it sounds like I'm saying Mamiya. I don't know how well you can hear me, because one, there's a lot of birds, there's a lot of people mowing, and there's 6 to 7 kids screaming. They may be being murdered. Not sure, but we'll find out. So the interesting thing about this Mamiya, or any medium format SLR like this, is the ground glass on top is really good for focusing, but I can't meter through it. So I have this auto exposure meter viewfinder up here, but it's really hard to focus through this. So I'm gonna be like taking it off to focus and then putting it back on to meter. And I'm also going to meter with something off the camera. It's really good if you have like a Pentax spot meter or something like that, but I don't have one. They're really expensive. And I have been using my phone. Phone works great. That's what I was using with the Minolta the other day. I'm gonna commit the cardinal sin and use a cheap SLR to meter with, since the metering on this blows metering on out of the water. I'm also gonna use, for focusing through the ground glass, a little 5-power loop. So I doubt it's gonna look exactly the same lighting wise, because the other day was like, well, it was probably like 4 or 5 p.m. It's only like 3:30 or something here right now. If I waited a little bit longer, we could get something really nice. But I want to see how this turns out, because I'm going to shoot for a couple hours anyway. Higher that I can get this, the easier it's going to be. There we go. Let's get right up against the tree. There we go. I'm using the, it's the Mamiya C-Core, whatever, 80 millimeter, which on medium format, it's basically 50 millimeters. So I'm gonna make a little bit of, an adjustment with it, but that's pretty much gonna be the composition. It's gonna be the same as it was yesterday. Now this actually does have a timer, but a timer on a Mamiya is something I don't know how to use. I may be an idiot. Someone with a 645 or a 645 Pro or RB67 or something like that is gonna be like, you idiot, it's this switch. All in all, I don't know. So we're not gonna do a self-timer. We're using 400 ISO film anyway, so I ain't really worried about it. So rule of thumb, when you're wanting to expose for, when you're wanting to focus for something really long like this, you want a really wide depth of field, you're supposed to focus like 3/4 of the distance through your depth of field. So if my depth of field starts here and then like ends at the end of the tree, I want to focus 3/4 way up the tree. But I don't know what my aperture is going to be though. I'm going to go to f16. I'm going to overexpose it by, I'm going to overexpose it by a half stop. It wants 1/15 of a second. We're gonna try that. Cool. I'm excited about this. That's for overexposing it a bit. So I'm gonna go 1/30th. Let's see what it does. Because we do have a lot of highlights up there. So we're gonna go dark slide out. And cool. And dark slide back in. So this one's cool, but it's extremely hard to actually see what I'm looking at. Yeah, I don't know. Oh no, I've been spotted. Send rations. Whew, man, that's bright. I can't see anything. I can't see a single thing, and I'm afraid to put the loop up there. I'm afraid I'm gonna like burn my eyes out of my socket. But I just did, you know, without thinking about it, so I guess I'm a daredevil. Dude, I can't see a thing. If I get the camera flat, we ain't in business. There we go. I'm gonna roll with this. I think the dog agrees. Doge agrees, boy. F16. Okay, let's meter for F16. Man, that's bright. Okay. Three, two, and very nice. Okay, moving on. I'm gonna try it. You know what, I may actually, yeah, I'm gonna have to get really low for this. Now, you may be asking, how on earth am I going to be able to see? And the answer to that is, I don't know. I have no idea. Now that I'm looking at this, I think the bigger question is why the crap am I taking this composition? It's terrible. Let's try something else. I still don't like this. There's nothing I like about it. Moving on. There's a bird's nest over there. And a bird above me. Let's find something different. I'm gonna try to do this one again, because I feel like I can hit the focus better. Now, what would be really nice is if I had a cloud. Okay, so the main thing this is needing is just a few more minutes, honestly. I need to wait just a little bit. Ooh, pretty. You know, here's the thing. There's a cloud. You can't see it, but it's off to the right. And if it went that way, it ain't going to. It'd be perfect. Okay, so this is saying 2/50th of a second. Let's see what this says. 1/100th, 3/20th, and 1/50th. All right, I want to go on the bright side, so we'll do, yeah, we'll do 1/250th, because I think 320 is like a full stop brighter. Oh man, cloud moved over here, now it's perfect. Nah, sun still sucks. Okay, check this one out. I like this one. It don't get no better than that. Double check this one last time. It's pretty spot on to me. Cool. Let's take this. And I'm pretty sure we already, no, we're not wound yet. Now we are. And part slides out. Cool. Boys, girls, dog, cats, bow-legged mosquitoes, and cross-eyed gnats. We got about 20 minutes. Now, of course, it's pretty generic. I need to mess with the composition just a little bit, but I do like the red, green, blue thing going on. The only problem is I'm wanting to focus on these red flowers up here. Flowers, leaves. I'm gonna do 1 25th. And let's pull the dark slide out. Use it so I can see better. And 1, 2, 3. Well, hold on. Let's wait for the leaves to get where I want them. I like that cloud. Let's let it move down a little bit more. 3. Come on down. Give me some wind. Not a motorcycle. Wind. There we go. 3. Oh my God, look how far it moved. That ain't gonna work. Hold on. Okay, my focus is still good. Well, this is ridiculous. Come on. Come on, move back up there. There we go. Right there. Right there. Right there. Come on. Up, 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 up. A little bit more. A little bit more. Come on, wind. Help me out here. Don't go down. Up, up, up. Ah, why are you so far up? Come down. Yeah, there we go. We did it. So I'm gonna do one more exposure of this one, the same one, now that the wind's died down. I'll check my focus real quick. There we go. Now I'm gonna use the auto exposure on this one, see what it does. Now it already told me that it's wanting 1/25th of a second. I don't know. I want those leaves move back down though, but I need a little bit of wind for that to happen. There it goes. Yep. Very nice. I'm not even gonna look at it. Just see how it looks. Yeah, cool. I'm excited about that one. Cool, so we got quite a few shots. How many we got right now? Just enough to call it a few. We have 5. I wanna get 15 shots on the roll, but I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. I do wanna try redoing some over there by the tree, by the pine trees, now that it's getting later in the day. And this tree I'm standing next to right now, really late in the day, sunset, also known as really late in the day, when the light's like grazing off the grass, it looks really, really cool. So I want to try that. Yeah, let's try a cat on a car hood, you know. Now I have to move very slowly, because any like sudden jerks is going to scare him off. No. He don't care. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but there's a bird. It just sounds like someone's dragging a chair across the floor. I want to get a tad bit closer on this. I'd like for some bokeh in the background. Okay. Let's grab focus again. I can't see a thing. It's so bright. Okay. Let's show you what it looks like. I can't talk. Probably a ton of glare. Should be pretty cool. That's 500th at f8. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. 500th at f8. Let's just see what happens. I think I just screwed up my composition when I did that. No, I didn't. Okay. 3, 2, and cool. So this branch that I was looking at earlier, looks like the whole thing's twisted. And it's got this cool light coming down on it. No, it still sucks. I figured I would try to get one more from this side before I go back over and try to get the light coming across the ground on that other tree. I asked the birds if they would be just a little bit quieter, and they told me to shut up. So, you know. When I'm using a loop while I'm looking through here, everybody's looking at me like my camera's gonna take the tree's soul, or theirs. Even that person. Probably gonna blow it out, whatever. That's fine. I'm gonna do 5/100th of a second. Do do do. So we're almost there. This may end up just being stupid. I don't know. But if the sun comes down just a little bit more, then a lot of the shadows that are created by the grass are going to be real long and defined, and the tree as well. But also, big thing too is the contrast between the tree and the grass is not too crazy right now, but that's mainly because of light getting reflected off of like the building and just the grass itself. So further down the sun goes, and the less of those reflections we'll get. So it should be really contrasting. You can kind of see how like exposed it is out there. That's what I'm wanting, like right there, and that line straight across there. But then I have to, you know, expose for it. What I could do, well, no, never mind. I was gonna say what I could do is just expose for that out there and then come over here, but sneak his way over here. Hey, what's up? How you doing? I'm gonna do F16 at 1/30th of a second. Just let it come by just a little bit more. We're gonna wind it up. And dark slide out. And well, I guess it's kind of fitting that the last shot we end up getting is of these same freaking trees. 1/5. Let's go to F8. F8. What's F8 give me? 1/15th of a second. The question is, with the mirror lockup and 1/15th of a second, is it gonna be stable? I don't know. Just giving you a headache yet? 1/15th of a second. Now, you won't actually be able to see this because, again, I'm gonna lock the mirror up, but got forward. Dark slide's getting weird. I don't know what's up with that. Close that, and 1/15th, and we'll go. Cool. Man. I brought out the whole armada. Dude, it's every one of them. All right, F8 is 1/8 of a second. You won't be able to see this. You can hear it. And 3, 2, 1. I know I said earlier that we were gonna end on the trees, but I still got more shots. I still have 2 more. So we're gonna get a flower and then something else. I don't know. We gotta figure it out. Crank it. And we're gonna go mirror up. Dark slide out. Here we go. And 3, 2, and hold on. Well, wasted that one. Dang it. Hold on. I gotta flip that up. Set the shutter again, take it out. Now we can go mirror up. Mirror up, 15, and 3, 2. That's more like it. mirror got stuck a while ago. That exposure is probably shot. I don't know. There we go. It's done.